In our last episode, Charles had rigged up a water collection system on the RV canopy, and he said that when it rained, it almost worked.
So the other day it was raining, and this water collection, I hung the bucket up, you saw that before, but I need to make some improvements for it to work well. One thing that happened was I put this fitting in the bottom of the bucket, and I put a silicone sealant around the bottom of the fitting. And I was thinking that there wouldn't be enough pressure there to blow that out, and putting it on the outside would be fine. I was wrong. It did leak. So now I'm going to uh, seal around the inside of it this time, and hopefully that'll hold since the pressure will be going against it. All right, so today I am starting to lay out the solar array. It's going to have 8 1-foot piers out of concrete, and it'll be made out of 4x4 lumber. I would normally do it out of steel pipe, but this is actually meant to be temporary, and lumber is a whole lot cheaper than steel. This front row I got pretty well figured out by pulling a level string line across and measuring the distance between my piers, and then using a plumb bob to find the point on the ground, because every pier on here is going to be at a different elevation, so it's kind of tedious to try to figure out, but this is the start of the process.
Here's a drawing of the solar array to help you get an idea of what it will look like when it's finished. The next step was to dig holes for the supports. Where the soil is deep, Charles will pour concrete footings, and where it is shallow, he will secure the posts directly to the bedrock.
And we're sitting here on the side of a mountain, so much of this is granite. So what I'm going to do is get a hammer drill and drill 3 or 4 diagonal rebar to dowel them into solid rock to keep the array, the pads, from moving and pulling up in high winds.
After parking the travel trailer, Charles had hoped to spend more time in Vermont setting things up before my last day of work. But back in March, we had trouble with our new truck, so he only had 2 weeks on our property. Then it was time to come back to Dallas and load up for the big move. He took a bit of a detour to pick up a cargo trailer from a manufacturer in Georgia. We'll use the trailer to haul our belongings to Vermont, and then it will become our storage shed when we get there. We hope you will join us over the next few weeks for some adventures in moving, and then getting to know our new off-grid home in the woods.